Hey, yo, what the fuck?
No. Yes, y'all. Welcome back to an episode of the Mix and Pop Podcast. I'm your host, Chef Tariq. It's another Wednesday, episode 10. 5. And of course, I got Chef Drewski. Yeah, your dreads are growing.
They are. I'm letting them actually grow so
Free.
they get thick a little bit, and then I'm gonna just put them up in a. Cause the reason they were thinning out a little bit, but now I see once I let them just hang like this one. You see this?
Yeah.
So when I keep tying get them hairdos and shit, it thins out. So if I keep doing that shit, it's gonna fucking fall apart. So
It's gonna fall apart.
If I just leave them. But they say sometimes you could just thread them back in type shit.
Yeah.
She's done that with a couple of mine, she said, which they grow back even thicker, I noticed. She does that, but I don't know. But anyway, fuck my hair. We're here at the Mixing Pot Podcast. How are you guys doing today? We don't give a shit. You're here to listen to us. So, what's going on, Tariq? How you been, man?
You know, it's just another Wednesday. It's Wednesday. We ain't got no job.
I got a job, nigga.
Well, I mean, I got jobs.
I was about to say we got jobs, nigga. We just out of work right now.
Yeah, for now. Cause daylight savings done hit, and nigga, the sun gonna be up real soon.
That shit fucking up everybody, bro.
Bro, that messed me up on Sunday because I forgot about it, and I'm like, all right, just another day. I'm just driving, and I'm like, damn, this time is going by a little fast. And then I look, and it said, wait, daylight savings? I said, oh, damn it.
Nah, when it fucked me up when I was driving, and the shit was, I think it does the change it does it at what?
It's 2.
2, right?
Yeah.
2
o'clock.
So it was 1, and I was driving because I was coming back from my sister's crib in Connecticut up here, and it was 1 something in the morning. It's it's 2 hours to get back from there in Connecticut. So
Where in Connecticut?
She's in Hamden, so near fucking
Stanford? Was she near Fairfield?
No, near Hartford type shit.
Hartford's 2 hours?
Literally to get to her shit.
Because I know it's it's a good 2 hours once you hit Fairfield, Stanford. Damn, how far is Hartford?
Oh, it's almost 2 hours.
Yeah, okay.
So what's it called? Driving, looking at the clock. I'm like, all right, we chilling. And I have my shit on the fucking Apple Maps. Bro, I look. That shit said 3 something. I'm like, what the fuck? I literally was looking down at it and I seen it change. And I was like, what the fuck? I disconnect my shit, put it back on. I'm reading it on my actual phone now. It's saying 3 o'clock. I'm like, I looked on the calendar. That shit said daylight savings. I said, nigga, I was about to fucking bug out. I thought everything was coming to an end.
Exactly.
I'm like, this shit got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Literally got back to the crib. It was 3 something in the morning. Now. And I'm like, all right, cool. Got in the bed, woke up.
It's bright as hell outside.
It's 11 something now. I'm like, fuck. What the fuck? I usually don't even wake up that late, but because it's daylight savings now, I would get up at 10, but 11 o'clock, fuck it. Whole day went super quick that day. I'm like, fuck, bro. Now every day is super quick.
Exactly. All right, let's get into our drinks. We got some new ones today. Dogfish head cocktails.
Baccarat? No, it's just
Bar cart.
This
nigga can't read.
Baraka.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I actually seen this at your liquor store right here, and they had ones that was They had one that was like blood orange. Oh, not blood orange. This one's blood orange. They had one that was like crazy flavors, but there was like strawberry one and another one, and I was like, I'm gonna go with the tropical one for now, and then we'll try that one next time because
They got a strawberry and honey beer.
honey berry. So yeah, it's vodka lemonade, margarita, Mai Tai, and vodka crush. 7% alcohol. Yeah, this is interesting. We got a new one. We got a new one to try out.
Just open it like a human being, please.
What do you? Why would you? All right, whatever. You didn't need to open it like that. See, now look at you. Now you made a mess.
How? That's how you're supposed to do it.
All right, which one you want? Which one you want? We got Mai Tai.
Let me get that one.
You want
Oh no, fuck no. Actually,
pineapple and orange?
pineapple orange? Yeah, I might fuck with it.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do it tequila margarita, strawberry lime. Let's see it. All right.
All of these shits are nasty.
Dogfish.
Anytime I have these.
Damn it! It is sparkling. I was hoping it wasn't. God damn, it's cold though.
It's not bad. I could drink a whole thing of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saying something when I could do that.
It's not bad. Not crazy.
I could fuck with that.
Mai Tai, yeah.
Yeah, I could fuck with a Mai Tai. I could fuck with a Mai Tai. I could fuck with a U Tai. I could fuck with an Us Tai. But anyway, now that we got into our drinks.
What about Tai Tai?
What about Tai Tai?
You can't mess with.
I've seen him recently. I hung out with him. He was actually hanging out with me and my wife.
Yeah.
He was chill. He was cool.
Okay.
Not off the rocker.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was cool. Took my mom to go see MJ the Musical, which was pretty cool. Paid a lot of money. For the tickets.
What songs? What songs they did?
Gonna make a change for once
Man in the Mirror.
Yo, that shit was actually dope though, cause they came out and like they was doing the mirrors and shit. That shit was lit. I was like, all right, word. But it was cool because it was supposed to be him. Oh, first I took my mom because it was her birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Kathy.
birthday, mama.
Happy birthday.
And literally, we got there, and we were like on the balcony, but like we were the closest to the stage, so like we could see them niggas clear as day. So I'm like, this is
You dressed up? You had a suit on?
nah, I had like a nice little button up, like a quarter zip. Feel me, like with the tie. Feel me, like I'm mobbing. I'm thugging for my mama. But
Alicia went too?
Yeah, Alicia was there.
Okay.
And what's it called? Anyway, the play. So starts off with him, and it's like him on the point of view of the Dangerous tour, right? And like this is supposed to be like he wants to do something big, like type shit. So it's just going through his life, and like there's these reporters that come up and they're like, "Yo, Michael, we want to interview you," and he was like, "All right, but keep it only about music." And they were like, "All right, cool." Niggas go into it. Go through the Jackson 5 shit. Like, that shit was lit, too. They did all the Jackson 5 hits as the kids and shit. Yeah, literally. And then they moved to when he did Off the Wall, his first, like, debut album without the group. And then he was doing, after that came Thriller. And then Thriller was the one that, like, really blew him the fuck up. Thriller. Yeah. So then after that, and then what? After Thriller was like what? Bad, right?
I think so.
What, you about to look him up?
Yes, because also they're also making
The movie.
movie
Yeah.
that it comes out this year.
Is it this year or next year?
I believe it's this year.
With his nephew. Jafar.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to see. Continue.
They were
I'll
like,
find it.
Michael, what's wrong with your skin? Are you bleaching it?
They said that in the.
Yeah, he's like, no, I suffer from vitiligo.
Did he really?
Yeah, in real life.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
he never bleached his skin and shit.
He wasn't on some Sammy Sosa.
Nah, Sammy was on his own boat.
Yeah,
So it does come out?
October 2025, MJ movie. Yeah, Michael.
These niggas better drop a trailer for that shit, bitch. Like, the fuck? That shit is gonna be good, eh?
Yeah.
Gonna make a change.
So yeah, continue now.
So after that, they're like talking to him. It goes through his life and shit like that. Goes through him, and then it leads up to him. It leaves off at him at the Super Bowl when he did the Super Bowl in like '93.
Oh no! Wait, it was off the wall, Thriller, Bad, then Dangerous, because Dangerous was 91.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's on the Dangerous tour in this, and then the last thing in that play was when he came out in the gold shit at the Super Bowl. And that nigga was gleaming. I don't know who that was, but they could sing. They had Joe in that shit too. That nigga slapped the shit out of Lil Michael. I said, "Oh, that's Joe." Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was fun though. I like plays. I really do fuck with plays. I don't know why. I like that acting shit. But yeah, the play was cool. After that, came back. Chilled with my sister for like an hour. Played her in 2K twice. Won both times. Big boy. Be my little sister. But after that, came home, chilled. Sunday, literally, like I said, I woke up. It was fucking 11 o'clock. I literally just chilled, bro. I tended to myself, mind my own business. I planned more for the shoot that's coming up at the end of the month now, so I gotta order some wigs, and shit like that. But yeah, other than that, that was my weekend. It was pretty straightforward.
Before I go, which one do you think is better, Thriller or Bad?
Thriller.
You think the album Thriller is better?
Billie
Girl
Jean.
Is Mine, Beat It,
Yeah,
Human
PYT's
Nature,
on. Nigga, you're bugging, nigga.
PYT,
Nature,
Billie Jean, Thriller, Dirty Diane. But Bad was tough though. Damn. Cause Bad had freaking. Hold on, go back to checklist. Bad, Man in the Mirror.
Liberian girl. Nah, that shit. Smooth
Dirty
Criminal.
Smooth Criminal, Dirty Diana.
I mean, this nigga had hits all
Dirty
around, bro.
Diana. Oh.
Yeah, that shit is good.
I mean, damn.
But I think he had more hits
on Thriller.
than-
Because they said Thriller, like, was so popular and famous at the time. Like, he tried to, like, recreate it. And, like, everything else after that wasn't it. Even though Bad had hits. So.
Wait. Damn, that nigga waited 5 years to drop another album.
5 years. So that's how you. I also feel like back then, like, albums wasn't like you need to drop right away like it is now. Like,
After Bad, what came?
Bad, that was 87.
Then His Story.
It was Dangerous.
Dangerous. Okay, and then His Story.
Mm-hmm.
What was on His Story? Track list.
Living on a Wall. Oh, these are just all his hits. That was just, that's just all his hits. It's so Invincible.
Then?
Invincible.
Have a friend like that. This nigga was singing about a rat, bro. That's why that nigga Kendrick said, got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house. Like, I'm Joe, okay? It's a fucking double entendre with that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Liberian girl.
That is cool. Nah, I can't wait for that movie because I wanna watch it.
It better be good.
I know.
They need to serve Michael some justice, bro.
I
I used to think Paris Jackson was like so hot. And then I'm like, she looks kind of weird.
Paris Jackson?
You don't remember what she looked like?
No. Paris Jackson. That's Paris Jackson?
Yeah, she's bad. That's his daughter. He had 3 kids, nigga. You don't remember them? You don't remember his kids?
I remember.
This nigga had kids, bro.
I know he had kids, but like.
Blanket. You remember Blanket?
Blanket. Where's his, hold on. Children Paris. Prince. Was Prince Blanket?
No, that's the older.
What
BG is Blanket, nigga.
BG?
That's Blanket. He's only 23? Damn.
Blanket. I just remember the South Park.
So he only been with his dad for
not long.
7 years. He only knew him for 7 years.
Bro, do you remember when Michael Jackson died?
Yeah. I remember where I was at the exact same time. I was at my Uncle Joe's house playing fucking basketball outside with Christoph. And these niggas, we came inside to get something to drink because it was hot. It was in August. I'll never forget.
They said it was June. But
I could have sworn it was August.
Bro, I remember I was in summer school and kids were crying because of that.
You were in summer school?
Yeah. Hey, nigga, you know what I do now?
Nigga died. I thought it was August.
I definitely thought it was.
All right, well, at least it was summer. At least
Yeah,
we
we know
all
it was
can
summer.
account that it was a warm, hot ass day out. Like,
Summer 09.
Literally.
We know. That's the best we can do for you.
but I remember after we were coming inside, and then all the old heads, like my mom was there, my Uncle Joe, like Aunt Cynthia, all them, they was watching the TV, and they're like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "What's going on?" And then they're like, "Michael Jackson died." And I was like, "What?" Like, I didn't understand the impact at the time, but like, black people felt that shit.
Yeah.
Because I looked at those old heads' faces and they were distraught, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, like, wait, who is Michael? Is he your cousin? Like, what's going on?
what part of the family is that?
Literally, but after like growing up a little more and like obviously like listening to his music and shit like that, you're like, all right, yeah, this nigga is nice.
You realize Mike was different. But yeah, my weekend was pretty good.
That nigga dusted me in 2K, bro.
They're bringing Dark Knight back to the movie theaters for like the 20th time.
The Dark Knight?
Yes.
So the movie that niggas got shot and killed at in 2012, The Dark Knight. That one?
Yes. You know how big that movie is?
You know how disrespectful that is?
You know how big that movie is?
You know how disrespectful? And you
It
know
was
how
one
they're
theater.
probably throwing that shit at the same movie theater that happened at?
Probably, but that was that one theater.
Sick.
That it didn't happen out here.
Sick. That's crazy. That's super crazy that you say that. That's super crazy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But whatever. My weekend was pretty cool. It was pretty eventful. There was a lot going on. So first and foremost, to the new committed student of Winston-Salem State University, Olivia Bastion.
Olivia Bastion. Go Rams. Go Rams. Go Rams. There you go. That's your congratulations from us.
Congratulations
here at the Mixing Pot Podcast Studios. We love you, Olivia. And
well deserved. Well earned. You had a bunch of options.
You did.
We tried to negotiate with Assumption College, but obviously they didn't care that much to really take us up on our offer. So we going to Winston-Salem, HBCU.
So you going to a HBCU? You coming out blacker than you? It's like, nah.
So last Tuesday, I'm at Tiana's house, and my dad was like, "Yo, meeting at 9:00. Olivia's gonna make her decision for college." First and foremost, it wasn't anything new or something that was like mind blowing.
She knew that
we all knew it was gonna happen. It was just more of the announcement, like, all right, it's official in here. Look, I'm typing in it. I'm going here. type of commitment. Like, oh my God, you're going to. We already knew.
Because she already said that she wanted to go. Did she tour?
No. So I think they're gonna try to go in May. They said that's what Olivia's been saying because she wants to go down there just to see the campus. Mm-hmm. But it just costs a lot of money. So, but Vic also lives right there, so I don't know what they're gonna try to do.
In Carolina?
North Carolina, yeah.
Oh, so he right there. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing happening with him. Her down there.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it's just flying and rentals and all that good stuff. So my dad's trying to, he's working that out right now for them just to go tour it.
Stop getting rentals. Get Toro, bro.
Regardless of the fact, it's still gonna cost money.
I know, but it's gonna be much cheaper than renting from like an actual rental place.
Regardless of the fact, it's gonna be. They gotta spend money either way. But yeah, so Tuesday, it was official. So my dad was like, "Yo, don't say nothing to nobody. Keep it on wraps. We're getting shirts. So buy. Find a shirt so we all can do the review and everything. We had balloons, so we did a little TikTok trend like she gonna pop it and show I'm going here. So we're gonna have a party on Sunday and everything. So it was like, all right, cool. So I don't know where my dad found shirts for him to make us Olivia from because all the shirts me and Aziz was trying to find was saying it wasn't going to come till this Monday. So we had my mom to make it. Obviously, 3 Kings Tees. Make sure you get your apparel from her. So we got our shirts from there. They look good. Mm-hmm. So we got our shirts. So, Sunday, we had a party. Family came. Nice calm party, chill. Nothing crazy. We watched basketball. We was all chilling. And then we all went outside. We had the balloons set up. She had 4 different balloons for schools. That was like her final decisions. Mm-hmm. So she had URI, Coppin State, Curry, and Winston-Salem. So, she was like, all right, I'm going to go through each one and say why I'm not going here. So she was like, oh, I'm not going to this school, this and that, blah, blah, blah. URI. Or this and that, Curry. And then it was like, all right, Coppin State. Coppin State's in Baltimore. And Winston-Salem. So she's like, all right, this school is this and that. She pops Coppin. Everyone's like, oh, my God, Winston. We all took our sweaters off. Now, first of all, we're outside. So it was still a little cold out. So we had to have our sweaters on either way. She said it. We all took our sweaters off. We was like, hey, see, look at us. We already knew it. Everyone's like, oh, you guys already knew and stuff. So it's all funny, great. No, it was cool. So,
I would never understand that.
What?
The whole reveal college thing. Like, that's when I don't know how you did it. Did you do that?
Like, I had one school.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I applied to one school, got in first chance, and said, all right,
I'm good.
Bye.
Like, literally, I literally just applied to JWU and I applied to CIA.
I didn't apply to Johnson & Wales.
I literally, the only reason I went with CIA, I was supposed to go to JWU, but the only reason I went to CIA was because my mom fucking sent me early for less money on tuition, and I was just
That's
like,
exactly why I said, wait, I can go in July and pay take a little less off. We're out.
Yeah, his story's like that. My story was,
he was forced to go early.
I'm going to get to turn up the whole summer, and I get to go to school, culinary school, in September. My mom said, nigga, you're going next week. And I said, wait, what? And there I was, shipped up off to New York, upstate, with no one, knowing nothing or nobody. And then I met Tariq.
Yep. So that's why I've been like, Olivia, go as far away you can. So we've been doing. So that was Sunday. Monday, first week of cooking at the school for the cooking program. So, we did wings. I did Golden Fever and Honey Hot, obviously. Mm-hmm. We had like 10 kids. It was cool. It was actually a really good class to start. Like, they were asking questions. The kids that were there the week before had their recipe packet, so it was like they brought it back. So they kind of, hey, let's make sure we bring these. So it's a good thing we're starting that off now. And then, but yeah, it was good. I thought, I felt like they were interactive. They wanted to participate. They wanted to really be in it. They weren't really scared to toss the wings with the sauce, like how people get. So I felt like it was a really good class. Obviously some kids on their phone or side conversations, but as we get along, trying to just keep that to a minimum. But even before class started, so I went into school at like 4:40. Class doesn't really start to 2, but I like to try to get in early enough to get everything prepped, set up, and I can have a second to just chill and sit down. So, I walk into school and I always see Felicia, and then if I see Felicia right off the rip, she going, oh yeah, come on, you're coming with me. So she was like, oh, go to the courtroom 336, and I'm like, that was going on over there. So I go in the office. I go to the secretary. I'm like, why she say going to the courtroom? She goes, oh, you're getting interviewed. I said, interview? What am I getting interviewed for? What? I was like, what the hell? So basically, there was people that, we got the Thunder Celtics game on. So now we're going to keep seeing this, and Celtics start coming back. So, there was like, they basically, it was people that, basically they interviewed Felicia for like something like for like a principal thing where basically they wanted just to see how she basically turned the school around in the first like 3-4 years. Mm-hmm. So it was cool. And then she was like, she wanted them to interview me for like a few minutes just to talk about like how vendors work and, how well it's been going for the students. So, and then my student worker was with me and everything. So we kind of just sat there while like we was in it. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. I want to show you the courtroom too, because again, first of all, Felicia has done an amazing job with that school. Because she was like, yo, in the first like few years, she didn't have much with the budget. So she's like was breaking things down. She took one room in the school and changed it. So whether that was the podcast room the first year, the game room the next year, the courtroom the next year. So like, and she even said it like, yo, there's times where she had teachers quitting middle of the year, like her first year or whatever, because they're like, this is not what I want to do. I'm not here to teach electives. I'm here to just teach English. And she's like, okay, see you later. This is what we're doing now. But I was like, okay. But look. Oh, on the screen. That's something like, why is it not? So look, freaking, she had Trayvon Martin, freaking all Black history stuff in there. The bench. Look what the bench looks like. Literally looks. The bench in the back looks like an actual like courtroom and stuff, like for a judge. I'm sitting in it, I'm like, God damn, this is tough.
Yeah, that's fire.
I was like, yo, she really is doing her thing in there.
Nah, that's fire wallpaper too.
Like exactly.
Get that doing that.
Bro, like
I get that in a room from my crib, nigga.
Exactly. So
this is your history.
So that was cool and everything, and then, when the interview day was like, basically what I do, how I get into it, and I can't tell people that, Felicia put me on because she knows me, because vendors got to go through that like process of being vetted and interviewed. I just got vetted by the DOE, and she said, yeah, you're going to come cook. But I can't tell people like, yeah, that's just families, because that looks crazy. So, but I mean, but is nepotism really that crazy? It's not crazy, but I don't know what their policy is with like, having family in the school district like that. So, but so she just be like, so even like, or like when I stay at their house, she'd be like, yo, just don't say anything that you're staying with us, that you come and sleep over. So when I was like, yeah, I did mix, I'm a caterer, meal prep. I do this, blah, 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 I went to CIA, and in 2021, COVID, I did a show called Mixed Up with Chef Tariq, and, I said, and I had to say, like, and normally I'd be like, yeah, and Felicia, if, Andy would show Felicia, we would watch all the time, but I'd be like, Principal Bray, seen the show one day, and she got in contact with me, you got to keep it professional for him, so, I was like, yeah, they seen the show, and they was really interested, and they wanted me to come. And it was like, yeah, why do you do it for the kid? Why do you like teaching the kids? And I was kind of like, and it was funny. So me and my godfather Terry, we literally had a conversation Sunday while we was at the party and stuff about like, yo, like, you know, I'm really like kind of molding the kids in the start of like cooking and everything like that. Like, you know, even if you don't want it as a career, you could do it at, you know what skill. It's a life skill. You get to learn it now and you get to do something with it. And he was like, yo, I did cooking in high school and everything, but, you know, I didn't really take it as seriously, but, you know, I learned some things from it. But, you know, like you're doing with ninth graders, and that's the start. And I was telling them that, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm teaching them about safety in a kitchen. I'm teaching about knives. I'm teaching about fresh food that you may not see all the time.
It's foundations, bro. Like,
yeah.
And a big thing now, like, it is what you're doing is very critical. Because today, in a day, like, kids... I seen this meme the other day, and they were like, yo, when you're hungry as fuck and you go to the fridge, but you forget you live in an ingredients house. And it's like, that's crazy that kids nowadays rather get something already pre-made, or they rather just pop it out the freezer, throw it in the air fryer. Like, I already know that's the method now.
Yeah,
that's the number one method for any child that does not know how to cook.
It's always been like that. Freaking, we was watching.
When did air fryers really start popping off, though?
The last few years.
Like, when can you really pinpoint it? Because they were not popping.
Probably like 22, I would say.
Yeah, 2022.
I would say like maybe 21, 22.
All right, because I was about to say they were not popping in like the 20s.
But like even like Lunchables and the TV dinners and stuff, like, I mean, we always had like the pizzas.
Yeah, like kid cuisine and shit like that.
Yeah,
we
always
don't get me wrong with that, but like at the end of the day, like me and you, we went to school because we knew more than just Lunchables and fucking that. You know what I mean? I literally grew up watching my fucking mom in the kitchen, like doing shit, and I'd be like, damn, like how the fuck you do that? Like that's lit. Shit like that would interest me, and that's what kind of got me on my path with the culinary and stuff like that. But like what I'm trying to say is like kids nowadays, they don't know how to chop down some lettuce or chop down some fucking a tomato and then throw some bacon on the fucking stove and make a BLT. That's unheard of, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, a kid will never do that shit. It's very rare when you see a kid that knows how to cook. And if they do know how to cook, it's because they're around an adult that has implemented that core value into that and taken the time to do that and implement that into that child, bro.
Yeah.
And literally, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's literally what you're doing. You're taking your time and your energy and you're implementing foundational values of how to operate around a kitchen and to be kitchen aware and safe to a point where these are things that are going to help you in the long run.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life, and they're going to stick with you.
Yeah. And
just like tying your shoes down there.
That's really, and that's what me and Terry was talking about on Sunday. And that's why I was like, and that's how, like, when they said it, I said, oh, I can tell this story. Cause I'm like, this is literally just happened yesterday in a different setting without a camera in front of us. Like, you know, it's, again, they're ninth graders. They don't really care as much. You know, they're still immature. They just want to go home. They want to mess with their friends. They want to be on, you know, they trying to do regular kid things. But when you say, hey, I can learn how to cook, I can go eat after school for free, why not take advantage of it? And then when you have teachers that are willing to, you know, hey, I want you up here. Get your hands in there. Get your hands dirty. Let's see. I want you to toss the chicken wings. I want you to feel how it looks. Like, taste the food. Like, you know, that is important. It's really important. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like, you know, honestly, that's really why I like teaching. And I'm like, I'd never thought I would say that. Mm-hmm. You know that too. And you be like, look, you know, you like going up there. And I'm like, you know, I do like going up there to do it because it's like,
no, it is.
Who would have thought
you would be giving back like this?
Exactly. Like, yeah, I'll do hey, I'll talk to the kids like, hey, I do this, this, that, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, young blood.
And, someone like, yeah, how can I get into cooking? Okay, cool.
Hey, Unc.
Exactly. Like, I do that. I've done that plenty of times. I did that in high school. That's nothing.
Tariq's at Unc status now.
I'm not. But that's how I look at it. But being called, Mister, what we cooking today? Or Chef, what we cooking today?
Yo, Unc, what we cooking today?
Man, anybody calling me Unc, what we cooking? But when you hear when you hear kids actually come, or when you see people like passing by the classroom saying, "Damn, y'all cooking today? Yo, what we cooking?" Like that's like it gets you ready to go. Like I'll get in there. I'm kind of all right, you know. Let me grab all my stuff. Let me get things ready. Once it's like all right. Once they're here. Let's get to it. Let's get to going.
Think about to become a teacher. I see the passion in you. You love the kids too.
Yeah, maybe not. We'll see.
Stop lying. Get out that fucking kitchen and go teach them niggas. It's time.
I'm gonna get out the kitchen to go teach them in the kitchen.
Nigga, you wanna go teach in Jersey?
No.
Vocational school?
No.
Why not? I got a position that I can instantly transfer to you. I'll be like, chef, remember when you hit me up with that shit? Yeah, I got a boy.
No.
You sure?
Maybe.
Comes with a pension.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right,
We'll see.
Hey, don't say I ain't trying to help you then.
But yeah, that was my weekend. But let's get into it. Quick Dish 86. We got a what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Full top. Just a little quick full top.
Okay.
Order fire. China. You know, all right. Last week, you know,
Sheesh.
we kind of like, you know, ain't much really going on. A little quiet week. Cool. I leave here. I go on Twitter, go on Instagram. All of a sudden, China saying, if y'all want war, we can go to war. So basically, China basically says that they've warned the U.S. saying that they're ready for any type of war after hitting back against Donald Trump's mountain of trade tariffs. And the actual quote is, if war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end. That's China's embassy. The China embassy on Twitter said that. First and foremost, I said, oh, hell no. This nigga's playing a dangerous game. But first, I got to ask you, you getting drafted?
My pronouns are USA. I bleed red, white, and blue.
So you're getting drafted.
I'm going.
You a real
To fucking hell I am. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Yo, let them motherfuckers come over here. I'll be like, hey, bruh.
Hold on.
I am not American.
I just gave you the applause, thinking you a real patriot.
Yeah?
And then I just booed you because
Yeah, fuck that shit. I was never a patriot. I was never bleeding no red, white, and blue, nigga. I bleed red, like a regular motherfucker, bro. I do not bleed that other shit. Y'all niggas can sit here and do all that Uncle Sam shit, get in the military, get that USAA account. You could do it all, nigga. I don't want it. I am good. I didn't even volunteer for them motherfucking push-ups when them niggas was in the high school cafeteria, nigga. Fuck you. I got 30 minutes to eat this pizza, nigga. You're getting in the way. Get the fuck out. I don't want that shitty lanyard. Niggas got me fucked up.
I did that one time. I was like, all my boys on stage. I said, I can do some push-ups.
Bitch, I was never trying to show how much of a man I was to go out and get shot for a nigga that don't even fucking care about me at the end of the day. How am I going to fight for democracy when racism still exists in America?
There you go. Yeah, said it best.
You niggas out of pocket like Malcolm X at the Audubon. Let that sink in.
Bro, you're playing a dangerous game, especially when it comes to the tariffs. Because now it's like he put a tariff on Canada, Mexico, and China. And then it was like, yo, if they all decided to do something together.
Canada, Mexico, and China?
Yes.
All North America? Well, not
China.
North Canada, and Mexico.
They said if they decided to do something and to hit us back, we would be in trouble. Because they can tear off everything we got. And now it doesn't. Again,
everything comes from China for us.
Exactly. And then gas and everything else, Mexico. Food comes from Mexico. Canada has a lot of things.
See, Trump really think that
thinks
America could survive on its own, bro. But America has, over the years, has...
There's a reason why you build these relationships with other people, bro.
Because we don't have the resources. We really don't.
We don't
bro.
have everything. Yeah,
we have stuff. We
have stuff that we give them, but it's
yeah, I
not
get
a game.
it, bro. Like Trump is the motherfucker that got into office and is like, you know what? Let's stop having all these Ford company cars be built overseas. Bring back the factories. Now you're telling me you want to open up a rundown old fuck. You want to open up all them damn rundown factory mills in Detroit
that was killing people,
that was killing motherfuckers, and you want to get them back on an assembly line and give them jobs and shit, and this is gonna help America thrive again?
No,
nigga, demolish that shit and keep our shit coming from overseas, bro. What's good with you and your racist ass?
Nigga don't care.
What is wrong?
Bro, they don't care.
We owe so much money to China, we will never pay it back in a lifetime.
Bro,
in 10 lifetimes.
Bro, they said we're like trillions of dollars in debt already.
Trillions, bro. And this hasn't been for a week. Hasn't been for some months. Nigga, we have been in this shit for owing them debt for decades on decades, bro. And that shit has not changed at all. China has just been fucking marking tallies every time America just owes us some money. Oh, they owe us some money. Oh, they owe us some money. We got so many goddamn tallies, bro. We can't even pay back the debt. Uncle Sam is a fucking dickhead. He will literally ask you for bread and turn around and be like, what bread, nigga? You never gave me any. That is what the epitome of America is. I swear to God it is. And strike me down if I'm wrong, but like... we don't pay motherfuckers back. We are that guy that we can't be trusted with money. Yeah. We're that guy. America is that guy. Yo, bro, like, gonna have to start putting taxes on you, but like, you know, you've been helping me out all these years and shit like that, but like,
he's putting the tariffs on all their stuff and we still have to pay for it. That's the craziest thing ever. And then all this inflation stuff, and it's like...
But that's the thing. He thinks like, okay, the inflation's going to happen, yeah, because they're going to try to get all these fucking jobs back. That's what they're trying to do. He's trying to make America great again. He's trying to make America... This is what this motherfucker's trying to do. He's trying to make America like the motherfucking 50s again.
But it wasn't great then either.
Yeah, they were Actually, they were thriving as a country, yeah.
But it wasn't great.
But it wasn't great.
It wasn't great. It never was great.
Racial relations and all that other shit was fucking trash.
It wasn't great.
Like,
it's never been great.
in the fucking ground, like literally. So like, you're telling me you're trying to get us to that golden American status quo again, but how the fuck are you gonna do that without tearing down all these international relations that we have built over years and years of different campaigns of fucking presidents and shit like that? You're the only president that has come out here and been like, you know what? Fuck China.
You don't
fuck the Middle East. We got oil here. Bitch, what? We depleted all our shit.
You don't care that Russia's been a dictator over Ukraine and the fact that we've been trying to help them. You said, nope, don't care less. We're taking all that money back. You don't care about us as actual Americans. I seen a crazy video the other day about ICE and saying if you're illegal, we're coming for you. It's like, bro, that's
ISIS.
ICE.
Oh, ICE.
For illegal immigrants.
Oh, I thought you said ISIS. I said, nigga,
no.
Aren't they coming for everybody?
No. But they was like, if you're an illegal immigrant, we're coming for you. You will never come back here, bro. That's too much. Why do you care that much? You don't. I'm gonna end it like this though.
Yeah, because this is a long.
We're gonna end it like this. USA, PGA, SGA, China in 5. Shout out to Uncle Shay Shay.
That's what he said.
They were talking about basketball, and they're like, because he's a Lakers fan, so he's like, SGA, PGA, USA, Lakers in 5. It's like, nigga, all right.
That's funny as hell.
But Drewski, not this Drewski, but the other Drewski.
They got a PS5 on the court.
Love.
That's fine.
Could have been.
That's fire, Celtics.
First of all, you watching It Could Have Been Love with Drewski?
No, because I stopped watching that shit. That shit got. I actually got like 3 episodes deep, and then I was just like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like this shit, I'm literally getting invested in this shit.
At least it's funny.
It is funny. He is very entertaining, but I want him. I personally like the auditions, like for the house.
Could have been records.
Could have been records. Yeah,
like
I like that. Just keep giving me that, and I'm satisfied.
Yeah,
but like the whole house reality show, I was never really into that shit
Flavor
growing
of Love.
up, and like
you didn't care about
I
Flavor
did.
of Love.
I
Love
watched
New York.
it. I was forced to watch
Really,
it
a chant
on VH1. I was forced to watch it.
Exactly.
New York. I love New York. I
you
remember
love
that
New
shit.
York,
bro.
She
Like,
look chop right now too. That's so crazy.
bro, like I used to watch all them shits forcefully, but like, yeah. I mean, I'm not into that shit. That's not me. And then, willingly, to fit in. We had the Jersey Shore shit. That was I feel like that was just a Jersey kid thing, though.
No, everyone watched Jersey Shore. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They watched
Everybody
that.
was still doing the hair shit, too, and everything, too, out here.
But everyone was fist pumping.
Fist pumping?
Yeah, it was goaltending.
Shit was ass.
But I mean, I like it because it's funny. It's funny. It's like it's the playoff of like the parody and everything. But like all the ones they have now on like Zeus Network and I get that's for the birds. But speaking of Drewski, because it came out this week that him and Odell Beckham was names dropped a part of the Diddy trial, Diddy cases. They said it was back in 2018. Drewski released a statement saying, I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke living on with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So in conclusion, my name is truly outlandish. He also says my heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose the falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives. Odell Beckham Jr. also says that this is false as well. When I ask you though, well, even if it wasn't 2018, do you think there could have been something that did happen, or do you feel like it is this one is kind of just a made up game? Oh, you think something did happen?
Yes.
Just not in 2018.
Yeah. There ain't no way in hell that they just gonna point your ass out. I get it. There's a lot of niggas. Don't get me wrong. A lot of niggas chilled with Diddy. A lot of niggas. Beyonce, even the Supreme niggas. Beyonce, Jay-Z chilled with Diddy.
Yeah.
Chilled with Diddy. But you ain't gonna tell me that they just naming your ass out of nowhere, bro. Odell Beckham Jr. I don't know. He's cool. Like, to me, he's like a cool ass nigga, but like some just be off sometimes, bro. Like, it be that light skin shit. No bullshit. Like, I'ma just count it to the light skin game. Like, I don't particularly think that this nigga is on anything.
Yeah.
But then I could say the same about Drewski. I don't know why they picked y'all niggas, but they picked you for a reason, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, there's not a fucking, what is it? No persecution without prosecution or whatever?
Yeah.
Something like that. Nigga, you're just agreeing to anything. Fuck you. What's the next tabletop?
I mean, I don't know if he actually did anything.
They said something about some big nigga knocking the wind out of somebody.
And jumping on them.
And dousing them with fucking more oil.
I don't know if Drewski, I'm not going to say.
Only nigga that could probably do some shit like that is Drewski.
I mean, there's
Rick Ross.
I'm not going to say Drewski did or didn't do it. 2018, I feel like.
Nah, if he's literally telling the truth, like.
If he's saying he wasn't even famous yet in 2018, I mean, it was around it. I know it was around that time, and we talked about that earlier. Like, it might have been like 2019, so it might have been a year too early. So I don't know. We'll have to see what actually happened, but I don't know because if that becomes true, Drewski's cooked because all the endorsement deals and everything else he got is gone. So, we go to your field, your neck of the woods, Drew. Track stars fight hitting each other with batons on the track. Um, Aaliyah Everett is basically banned from ever running track again because she hit another woman in a track meet with a baton over her head, and she said that she would never do it on purpose. That's not her character. And then she says that when she hit, the other girl basically said that when she hit her over the back of the head, like she said it just felt like a bang, and she immediately fell off the track. And then when they should watch the video, she clearly smacked the hell out of her. Hold on, because like she clearly like smacked her with the baton. Now we come to our track analyst, because you're the track star over here. One,
that had to be some beef that was before or something. Just analyzing that shit, it's not from the race. That is not from the fucking race, bro. I'm telling you, she wasn't even getting dusted by that girl, bro.
So they said when they were coming around and she passed her, and they were like bumping. They were bumping each other. They said that they were bumping. It was kind of like they were bumping each other. So that's what I was gonna ask you, like. So like she basically.
No, they weren't bumping.
Does that happen in like track meets though, that like you guys like collide and like people like bump into each other?
So
like, that
when you're
often?
running, it depends. So if you're running, I used to run the 4x4. So like each of us would have to run a full lap. So once you're around, I believe it's on, once you get to the second leg into the transition of the third leg,
that's when everyone
you're able to cut into one lane.
Yeah.
So you start from your first leg to your second leg, you have to stay in your lane. But then after, once you get the go to the second lap to the third, going on to the third, that's when you get to cut in. Yeah. So the name of the game though is really that when you're coming around those bends, you want to cut in. That's what you want to do, unless you're passing somebody. Because if you're going, there's no such, it's not like when you're racing cars, bro, like, and you can fucking streamline somebody and catch the tailwind and then fucking just pass them like that. It's literally like if you're behind somebody and you're running on track, you're stuck behind them. So you either have to make a move or you're going to finish that fucking race in that same place that you are behind that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So looking at that though, I don't know. That shit just strictly looks like some beef or some shit, because there was already somebody beating her too.
Yeah.
So there's no way in hell that you're telling me this girl that's literally like next to you, not even really truthfully passing you, you fucking hit her, and then the way you just kind of like slow down and stop, you know what I mean? Like, it's like there was
I can see what you're saying on that. Yeah, I can see what you're saying about that.
Yeah.
Because she really did just like, she hit her and then she
hit her and stopped, like you was about to finish her
I can
off.
understand if she was saying as she's like running and it's like it's like on the way up with the baton, she hits her, and like that's an accident, because it's like you're running, that's just how you run, but like you literally like swung at her.
Yeah.
So that's different.
There's ways too. I mean, like, I wouldn't hit somebody with a baton. I was a dirty track runner. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
I was dirty. Hell yeah.
How do you get away with it?
I just do. Like, there's no way. Okay, for example, and I don't think it's really dirty. I just think it's a strategic way to fucking get somebody off your fucking heels by spiking them. I call it spiking.
Okay.
So literally, like, you're running. You know there's somebody behind you. You extend your kick. Okay. So now I'm elongating my kick to the point where when you're bringing your knees up, you're hitting my spikes on the bottom of my fucking feet, and I'm just kicking the shit out of your shins. Now, bitch, you're hurting. Slow the fuck down so I can win this race. That's what I used to do. And I have a keen, like, no bullshit. Like, there was this one moment where we were facing Princeton, New Jersey. I'll never forget. And I was third leg, bro, on the 4x4. And I was pushing it, bro. And I had just came off the 4x4 hurdles. Like, niggas ran the 4x2. Like, I was like dunzo, right? Open 4, I mean, not the 4x2. I was never on the 4x2. I was on the open 4. I ran the 4x4 hurdles, the open 4, and then these niggas wanted me by the 4x4. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gassed. Okay. Literally, get my baton, cut in, right? Kids behind me, tall ass Asian kid. Crazy fucking reach on his length, like literally crazy. So every step, I'm hearing this nigga in the back of my head. Like, I'm hearing him.
You're hearing the
like,
footsteps.
I'm hearing the footsteps. So we're running that first 100, right? Get around the bend. That second 100 on that bend, all right, I'm kicking it. Now, on that last one, you hearing people, yo, he's behind you. Boom, bet, confirmation. I hear you. I got confirmation from the crowd. Now I'm spiking your ass. Now I'm literally lunging, like, no bullshit. I wish I can demonstrate this shit, like, in real time. But, like, I'm now, like, going from a running, like, actual paced study, like, sprint. It's not even a pace. It's like a sprint. I'm sprinting my ass off because I'm trying to get this fucking baton off. Yeah. To now, I'm like almost like exaggerating that shit. So now I'm like, but I'm like reaching, but like my kick is crazy long. So, but I'm feeling it. Like, I'm making contact with this nigga's shin, bro. Like, I'm feeling it. Through my motherfucking spikes, I'm feeling that shit. I'll never forget my spikes because I had one green one and one orange one. Them shits was so nice, bro.
Oh, you thought you was like that.
I was one of them niggas, bro.
Oh,
I was one of them niggas, bro. But look, so I spiked this nigga, right? And it slowed him down. I give it to Junior. Junior took it. Junior was fast as fuck. But he could really run. He was good at the 2. So, like, but he kicked it on that last 200 on the 4. So we got it. But, like, yeah.
You was a spiker.
Strategic shit. Now, now that was just a school by school one. Now, if we're at like some shit like pen relays, like I ran in pen relays twice. Nigga, if we're at some shit like that, bitch, you gonna have to do a lot more than spiking. In that category, like that, there's
you gonna have to hit a nigga over the head with a baton.
Yeah, like on some shit. On some shit, really, like on some pen relay shit, you probably gonna have to knock a nigga out. But they got you on NBC, so like, nigga, there's no way of getting out of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you'll probably be trending and like viral by the end of the fucking meet. But like, yeah, nah. I'm trying to take her to pen relays this year. I wanted her to experience that shit just to watch the races. Yeah. And then I wanted her to see. I'm like, yo, like. It's crazy because it's Team USA versus Team Jamaica, and Team Jamaica, you gotta sit on that side because that shit goes wild.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Them things go crazy. Them niggas go crazy. I feel that. All right, well.
Yeah, track, man. I love track.
If you in track, spike. Don't hit nobody with a baton.
I mean, yeah, spiking it will get you through much more than hitting a nigga over the head with a baton.
Now, next thing you know, that person got a fractured skull and you banned from track.
Right. Did y'all have winter track out here?
I don't know. I've never done track.
Word.
We didn't have track at school. I always wanted to do track. We just didn't have it.
Yeah.
I thought I would be decent. I thought I could be decent in some track. I was pretty fast. I don't know.
Nah, I did winter track for I think 2 years. Bro.
Shout out to Jada as well and Tulane. They just won indoor. They just won an indoor track meet this year.
Yeah, it's winter track right now.
Yeah, they just won a champion for indoor track. So shout out to Jada.
Bro, my first year indoor track, I'm like, this is a breeze, bro. We running in the wintertime. I'm a dust niggas, bro.
Yeah.
I got to my first indoor track meet, bro. It was in Tom's River. It's called the Bubble.
Okay.
Big ass inflatable fucking like arena, right? With a track inside. Thing about indoor tracks are they're smaller than outdoor tracks.
Yeah.
So a 400 is 2 laps. So an open 4, I'm running 2 times around this fucking thing.
Inside.
Yeah. So like, I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, all right, word, fucking like, how do I? But me being strictly from because I did it my junior and senior year. Never did it my freshman, sophomore, but I did spring track all 4 years. But I never got into winter track until I got convinced to do it in my like later years.
Yeah.
So what's it called? Being strictly from outdoor track and then going indoor, you're thinking that shit's a breeze? Bitch, no,
yeah.
bro. That shit is different, bro. Like, and the way the track is too, like it tilts. So like you're not only just running straight, but you're like almost running on a curve, bro. There's this famous place called the Armory in New York. You heard about it, right? In Harlem.
Yeah.
And it's a famous ass indoor track, bro. Nigga. Dusted, kid. I got dusted in that shit, bro.
Damn.
Spring track, 7th in the state.
Easy.
Indoors, didn't even place.
Damn.
Niggas was that fast. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Is it because we're indoors? Like, you just running faster, nigga? Like, how are you PRing faster than your springtime? Like, and then the same niggas that dusted me indoors, I'm running faster than you outdoors. So it's like, it's definitely like a science to that shit, bro. Like, on God, like,
yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't gauge the indoors tracks at all because I'm like, bro, this shit is mad, like, different, bro. And like, I don't know. It was different.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, shout out Jada and indoor track.
Yeah. Blue Wave.
Blue Wave, yeah, Blue Wave.
Green Wave.
Green Wave.
Tulane.
Green Wave. Oh wait, she goes there?
Tulane, yeah.
Like the niggas on NCAA the game?
Yeah.
Tulane?
Bro,
I coached them. Them niggas is ass, bro.
That's football. Whatever.
That's ass.
Oh. Obviously, we're watching the Celtics Thunder game. This is the finals preview for many people. Taking a look at the standings right now in the Eastern Conference.
They're saying OKC and Boston is going to be.
Some people predict, this is a finals preview because Boston's 2, OKC's 1 in the West. Cavs is doing their thing right now. Celtics 2,
Man,
obviously.
I was in fucking Ohio when these motherfuckers was eating, bro.
Good finish, Tatum. The Knicks are 3rd, but the Knicks haven't beaten the Cavs, Celtics, or Thunder this year. Bucks have struggled against all top teams. The West. This is just the Eastern Conference standing.
What the hell?
The Pistons are in 6th place. A lot better this year, Pistons. Then to round out the top 10 for the play-in, Hawks, Magic, Heat, Bulls. The Sixers are looking out, and they're done this year. Wizards.
It's a dying dynasty.
The Western Conference, Thunder 1, Nuggets 2, Lakers 3 with Luka.
Lakers?
Right now. They're a game up.
Lakers ain't making it.
No, they're gonna make the playoffs.
I know they're gonna make the playoffs, but they ain't.
Grizzlies, Rockets,
Sorry, go ahead and retire, buddy.
Warriors with Jimmy Butler, making their push.
They're gonna make the playoffs, right? That's the cutoff right there. Ain't it?
For the play-in, it's 7 to 10.
Okay.
So you got to be like above the 6. You got to be at 6 or above to not be in the play-in tournament. So Timberwolves, Clippers, Kings, and Mavs all right now in that slot. So we gotta ask. I gotta ask you now.
I think it's the Mavs.
Who?
Mavs are gonna win that play-in.
Well, it goes play-in. It goes 7-8 play, and then 9-10. The winner of 7-8 plays the 2 seed.
So they would be
Loser of
So winner of 7-8 Timberwolves or Clippers, say the Timberwolves play.
they'll play the Nuggets. If the Clippers lose, they play the winner of Kings Mavs. Winner of that game plays OKC for 8. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. But I gotta ask you now. Finals predictions. Who you think? Who you got? As you look at the standings and everything. Who do you think's making the finals? Who do you think is
Cavs.
You have the Cavs beating. Who do you have them beating in the conference finals? In the Eastern Conference Finals, as the Celtics just took the lead. Yeah.
Knicks.
What?
What'd you say?
You have the Cavs beating the Knicks in their Eastern Conference Finals? Is that what you said? Is that what you said?
Celtics and Cavs, right?
In the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
So if this is a standing, so if this is just the top 8, it would go Cavs, Mavs, Celtics, Hawks, Knicks, Pistons, Bucks, Pacers.
Oh, that's how you do it.
And then
So Cavs, Magic
in the first
Celtics,
round,
Hawks.
this would be like the first round matchup. If the first 4 teams won, it would go Cavaliers, Bucks, Celtics, Knicks in the second round.
Second round is gonna be Celtics.
And then in the Eastern Conference,
Wasn't that last year too? How it was?
no.
Who did the Knicks lose against last year?
They lost to the Pistons in the second round.
Dang.
And then the Pacers lost to us in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Dang.
So,
Think Celtics gonna tag team it all again?
well, who do you think?
I think the Celtics.
Who do you have going to the finals?
I have Celtic. This game going on right
You-
now. We're looking at the future.
You actually believe that? You don't think the Nuggets can make a move? You don't
Fuck no.
don't-
Jokic ain't doing shit.
you don't like the Lakers?
No. LeBron's donezo.
Luka, LeBron?
Oh fuck! I forgot Luka's on there.
Yeah.
Still, they're not making any noise.
Okay.
'Cause look
Kick
at
ball,
this.
kick ball, kick
Look
ball.
at this shit. 53 wins to 40. Yeah. Okay, buddy.
You don't like the Warriors with Jimmy Butler?
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck 'em.
So you think it's gonna be
What we're looking at right now.
you're looking
This
at
is probably the number 1 watched game all season.
well, Lakers Celtics on Saturday night was most watched game in probably like 5 years, they said. Yeah. In regular season, not playoffs included. Good hit, Tatum. Thank you. I'm about to say it, that went out. So all right, so you're gonna say Celtics Thunder.
I mean, it could be Celtics. Yeah, Celtics Thunder.
I think it might be Celtics Thunder, but if for ratings wise, wow, really? They gave them that? Ratings wise, you would want to see Celtics Lakers because it's the Lakers and it's the Celtics.
It's LeBron's last year.
Not his last year, but you know his years are dwindling and they have Luka.
I thought this was his last year.
No.
What is it, like the last 10 years that he's gonna
Last few years.
retirement tour?
A few years. He probably got
Some
like
John Cena shit?
he probably got some 2-3 years left.
When's The Rock retiring? He retired?
Rock's not officially retired. But if we're talking about like storylines, like just what would make a good finals, Cavaliers, Lakers, because LeBron facing Cleveland, that's a good one. Lakers, Celtics, that's a rivalry always.
Classic rivalry.
Yeah. Celtics, Thunder, Cleveland. It doesn't sound appealing, but if you watch the actual game, they've said it. OKC versus versus Cleveland's been some of the best games this year. And then I mean, right now it's a high scoring game, but it's going back and forth already. So Thunder has a big case, just storyline wise. That's damn. But I mean, Nuggets, I think they don't have that much depth, honestly. Lakers, they don't have any big men, so that doesn't help them. Warriors, it would be crazy to see the Warriors get there. And I think Warriors Celtics would be a crazy matchup for the finals because there would be a lot on the line for that. It'd be Jimmy Butler facing the Celtics, and he hates the Celtics, and we hate Jimmy Butler. It's the Warriors Celtics rematch from a few years ago. It's Steve Kerr versus Tatum for not playing him in the Olympics, and then Jaylen Brown not even making an Olympic team, so that he would have that grudge against him, and then Draymond in Boston. I think that would be a crazy one. But I think OKC Celtics is probably the one that's gonna happen. So we on the same page.
Cool. You were trying to trick me, nigga.
I wasn't trying to trick you. Why was I trying to trick you? What the hell? He said you trying to trick me. Give me one.
Banger!
Damn.
Damn. Could have hit my parlay, nigga.
I'm dead. You ain't got a parlay.
Hell no. I don't bet that shit. These niggas are.
There's no way
Jesus.
they didn't give. Oh no, they didn't give him a foul. I'm about to say.
Banger!
But yeah, that's Quick Dish 86, ladies and gentlemen. We got the same finals prediction, so if we're both wrong, well, I blame Drew.
What the fuck?
Our topic for today. Let's get to this real quick. As we were talking about beginning, at the about high school and everything. I went to vocational school. You went to a vocational school, or part of a vocational school. And then even when they was talking to Felicia about how she's into put electorals in there, put things that people want to have majors, and we were talking about it. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, there's not that many vocational schools like that. Because even your story, you went to a regular high school and then had to go to a vocational school just to get that experience. And then there's a lot of people that say there's just not, they don't have the shop classes just in schools like that. So I want to bring it to you. Why do you feel like there's not, high schools don't really offer those anymore? Why do you feel like kids aren't getting the vocational experience at almost every school?
Because shit's becoming impractical, bro. Like, everything's becoming online and fucking robots and shit. But to be honest with you, going to Votech, I think, was what actually truthfully got me through high school, to be honest with you. Like, don't get me wrong, I was going to get through high school one way or another because my mom was expecting me to graduate, you know what I mean? But, like, other than that, like, I feel like going to Votech was, like, really an eye-opener. It gave you a side of life where you were like, all right, now this is like hands-on and into the shit that you actually want to do, which kept me more interested. Because when I was at school, like regular high school, like, don't get me wrong, I had FCCLA and shit like that, which was the family consumer science class that helped me out get my intro into like getting into the kitchen and shit like that. But like also outside of that, I had hands-on experience with jamming crepes. Like, well, actually, I'm going ahead of myself. So I did FCCLA first, the family consumer science class, because I wanted to eat in class. Learned fucking how to like do that shit. Became the president of that class. That shit was fun. I loved becoming the president, just so you could become the leader and run shit. So became the president of the FCCLA class for 1 year. It was my only year. And then I ended up doing dual, what do they call it? Dual enrollment. And it's an elective where you get to go to half day, you get to go to your regular high school, and then other half you go to Votech. So I signed up, but they only offered that for us our junior and senior year. So junior year did Votech, literally became the president of the class. Each 2 years I was the president of the class. It was lit. But like I joined Votech. Votech literally gave me hands-on experience, like how to hold a knife, what a cutting board is. You know what I mean? Like even the things that like from prior experiences and shit like that already from before going here. But like now it's putting it all together and making it make sense. Like how to actually like don't put water with oil, how it reacts, shit like that. Like things that actually will help you be sound in a kitchen, like at least get your bearings. So did that shit, got a job at this place called Ground Round, and it was connected to a fucking bowling alley, and I was doing desserts there on the line, just desserts and salads. There was a bunch of Spanish dudes in the kitchen. They would call me chicharito. They would call me frijoles negrito. And they would call me little black bean. That shit was crazy. They would call me all types of shit. But those were my guys. They would make sure I was fed. If them niggas ate, I ate. Like, feel me? Like, that was the kitchen brotherhood. So that's when I really first got my hands-on experience. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm in a restaurant. I'm going to Votech. Like, I'm doing this shit. I want to do this culinary shit. Then came jamming crepes. Because when I was in Votech, this dude named Nash, he was like, yo, like, we want to get people into careers. And that's when your boy Albert went to that place, Capital Health, and then literally quit on him. And then this nigga Nash was like, yo, He was like, this is what you're doing to my face. Like, literally put 2 middle fingers up on this kid's face in front of the whole class. That shit was so fucking funny. And remember when we were talking about it not too long ago in the chat, and Albert got tight about it? He was like, yo, like, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, yo, I don't mean to get you tight. He's like, no, it's not that you got me tight. It's just the whole situation still pisses me off till this day. And I'm like, damn, like, that shit's crazy. So they were pushing us to go out and get, like, jobs and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I guess the job that I had wasn't sufficient enough for them. So my mom was looking at this place, and Jim and Crepes, she was like, oh, there's this place about to open up on Nassau Street in Princeton, and, like, you should go out there and, like, introduce yourself and shit like that. So that's when Jam and Crepes became a part of my life. I went out there. I was, 15?
Yeah.
Went out there, told them about the program that I'm involved in and shit like that. These niggas only had, like, vents, like, in the wall, and fans and shit in the ceiling. Didn't even have countertops, nothing, bro. And they were like, yeah, we'll take you on, da-da-da-da-da. And literally fucking was under their wing for rest of high school, literally. All the way out. They taught me the ropes, too. I learned how to fucking cook crepes and make batter and roast things and pickle things and hands-on shit, you know.
That's all that Jam and Crepes.
Yeah, that was all that Jam and Crepes too.
But your high school, but just the vocational school itself, like the importance of it.
Yeah, like that, because all these things, you know what I mean. They were, but having that basis at my junior year from, like, learning shit with Chef and all the kids and shit like that at Votech got me ready to be in the kitchen for, like, what I said when I was at Ground Round.
Yeah.
That got me ready. So, like, now I knew what to fucking do. I knew how to hold a knife. I knew how to cut lettuce. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can do this shit without chopping off my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm getting paid for it. But now when they pushed me to go get a better job than what I was working at, that's when Jam and Crepes came in. And now I'm doing even more advanced shit because this school that gave me the ropes is now pushing me through. And, like, that's what I like. It's career building. It will always been career building. And I feel like me and you have been career building since an early age. Yeah. Like, literally, like, it's just been ever since, like, I don't know. Like, I just got a knack for it. Everything fell into play. My chef that I went to Votech with just happened to be a CIA alumni. So then when I found out about the next level, I was like, oh, so this is the next level. Like, after high school, this is what niggas could do. So he was like, yeah, like, I want you to do it. Like, I'll write you a letter of recommendation and everything. But then also, the kid that got me into FCCLA, Jack Smith, was now going off to JWU. And he was the president of the FCCLA before me. And then he left and was at college now. And then he's hitting me up saying, like, yo, because we would go on these FCCLA conferences. And I won awards and shit like that with that shit. That shit was crazy because I'll get into that a little bit. Even
just all the opportunities that opened up from you just going
there, yeah.
Like, that's the importance of
opportunities,
and even not in just in cooking itself, like in electrical, in wood shop, in freaking nursing. Like, me and my dad was talking about it on Tuesday when I came back from New York, and my dad was like, yo, I wasn't sending Olivia just to a regular school. Like, the fact that she was in a nursing school and she was like, I don't want to do this. It's not the point if you don't want to do it at the end of your high school career. It's at least you have the certifications. At least you have something you can fall back on if you need to. Now Olivia's like full blown with all these certifications and scholarships and all that other stuff that she has, and she can use at the next level. Like, there's so many different things you can do, and that's why I give Felicia so much credit, because like the vendors she's brought in, like, bro, they did like a little fair with a lot of the vendors and stuff. Bro, there's garbage men in there, and it's like, who the hell wants to take out garbage? But bro, these dudes tell me how much they're making. They do this, they do that.
They make over $100,000.
Bro, I'm like, well, damn, like, why not? Like,
there's nothing wrong with sanitation.
Nothing. Like, that stuff it's important.
And now, to be honest with you, with all this immigration shit going on, that job salary cap is going to go even higher. You see how much a lot of these jobs are important, and you learn a lot of them
in like the vocations. You learn a lot of the shops. You learn a lot from just seeing it, and especially when they have the fairs and they have a lot of the things that you can be like, okay, and then you talk to this person. Why did you do it? How did you get into it? What's the path for me to do that? It's like, it's crazy. And
it's the same thing like with the career fairs. Remember at school?
At CIA, it's like, yo, like they had the career fairs to say, hey, find your externship, find your career job once you leave here. Set yourself up to make sure you're successful once you leave this place. And that's how a lot of people out of CIA, if you walk around and be like, oh yeah, I'm a CIA grad. They put you to the test, but that's where it's like, this is where you can start at. This is why so many chefs are famous from that school, because they have somewhere to start. And just in a vocational mindset, it's like, I don't understand why a lot of schools don't try it. Because I get not all teachers are gonna be qualified for it, and I get that you have to bring in other teachers that's gonna be qualified and have to help handle a lot of those classes, like she was saying in the interview. But it's like, you got to find that balance. You got to find a way to motivate kids. Kids don't do anything like that these days. They just sit on their phones. They sit on their iPads. They play PlayStation all day.
Hey,
but it's true.
I don't. I got a job. I'm a grown-ass man now. I can't even do that. I literally can't even stay on the video games for more than 45 minutes.
But exactly, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, why not just be like, yo, come take this class on law, and now all of a sudden you learning different things, and it's like, damn. I
feel like you need to have a knack for learning things. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have any ambition to move forward in life, then you're content with not learning anything outside of your circle.
Well, I feel like that's where schooling is. That's where you have to find a way to get kids to get motivated about something. Because I said, yo, if you're just passing kids and they're not doing homework, they're not learning things, they're not doing projects, they're not sitting here talking to the class and learning how to do a presentation and stuff, and you're just letting them skate by. All right, cool. You got a high school diploma, but you haven't done anything because you didn't really pay attention to a lot of stuff. Now, there's a lot of things in high school that you ain't gonna do, but there's also a lot of things that you can learn from it. Like, here's a PowerPoint presentation. Talk to me about your presentation. How did you come up with this information? What did you do with this? How are you telling us that this is important? That's something that you need as a skill, because when you get out to the world and you're trying to find an investor for your business, okay, what facts do you have? What information do you have? That's important, so you have to find a way to educate or motivate kids to do something different. And that's where vocational schools, it did something for us.
It definitely helped my life out. I'm not even gonna lie.
Us learning how to hold a knife properly and then cut lettuce and holding our fingers, all of a sudden when you do go into an internship or a job at in a kitchen and they say, hey, do you know how to cut lettuce? Yeah, I actually just did that yesterday. Okay, show me. And they see it. Go ahead and cut this box of lettuce.
No, you fucked up when you do that, but yeah.
Because now they got you just cutting lettuce and
all day
herbs. But it's like
herb picking.
But now they see you learn something. So now they be like, hey, do you know how to skim a stock? Nah, we haven't done that yet. I got you. Come over here and let me show you. Now you learn different skills because of that one thing you've already seen. So
they had me at a Michelin star restaurant fucking herb picking with Chris in the garden in Florida. That shit was fucking ass.
I've never done that part. When kids said they were in Michelin stars all externship,
bro, I literally thought that's because at first this dude Roy, he was like, yeah, bro, like you guys are gonna just be herb pickers for like probably your whole experience here. And I was like, are you dead ass? I was like, yo, we have a manual to fill out. Like, we need to get like hands-on experience. He was like, yeah, but like I'm not in charge here, so I don't even know why you guys are listening to me. And I'm like, yo, fuck this guy.
I mean, that's my TED talk on vocational schools. But again, just off of just your experience, it shows how much it matters. So
hell yeah. Because like I feel like I said, it opens opportunities and doors. Like I said, for me, it opened up Okay, yeah. I don't think I would have went to CIA if I just would have sticked with the FCCLA route and then just called it quits. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't explore more into the culinary industry and shit like that with Votech, I don't think I would have fucking like been in the culinary. I don't even know what I would have done, but I knew I needed to find some type of something that I was liking or had a passion for. So yeah, it opened up doors like that. It opened up me up to jamming crepes. It opened up me to CIA.
Yeah.
Opened me
that,
up to
you being a vocational opened your eyes to CIA. It's just showing that there was something more.
There was more, exactly. After CIA, and it even gives you relationships to build rapport on, because even after I graduated, Jam and Crepes was like, yo, come back. We want you to run the food truck. Boom. There's more. That's money in your pocket. Now more money than you were making when you were 15 with these niggas.
Now you learn a new skill. You learn something new.
Exactly. Now I'm learning how to parallel park a fucking food truck on my own damn time, because no one really is gonna teach me. But like, I need to know this and able to be doing this job. So like, after that shit came out here, went to Boston. I did the externship shit too. Like, that shit was crazy. We were out in Florida fucking roasting like Nigerians. Like, that shit was crazy. I shouldn't have said that. I'm so
Florida.
Blurb that out in the episode, please.
But Florida was hot though.
Florida was stupid hot.
It was fine.
This kid was riding around on a fucking bike with no seat.
And the goddamn
he was raw dog in the seat.
In pouring rain, bro.
In pouring rain and running over lizards, popping.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's our episode for today. Cause
fucking Florida, bro.
Yeah, because Florida is a whole different goddamn story.
Fucking every 40 minutes you
we haven't
hit a gas station.
We haven't done an episode just on externship itself, right?
Nah.
We're gonna do an episode on externship one day.
I met the goofiest motherfuckers over externship. That's where I met Chavy.
We'll save it for then. But yeah, let them know where they can find you at.
You guys can find me on Google Images, Pixels, Google Pixel, TD Bank Garden, Celtics, Boston Celtics in 5, 3, 2, 1. This nigga's like, what?
Saying, bro. Good shot, D. Oh, damn.
Anyway, you guys can catch me at I Love You Drew on IG. You can also catch me at Second Human. You can also catch me here on the Mixing Pod podcast, because if you're not listening to us, then
what are you even listening to?
Exactly. What the fuck are you listening to? We gotta brand mark that shit or something.
What are you listening to?
We gotta have a girl say it though. I'm like, what are you listening to?
I
don't think that'll go over well with our girlfriends. But anyway, a man can dream. Tariq, where can they find you?
Oh my goodness. Chefstreet.com, Instagram, and TikTok. It is getting nice out, ladies and gentlemen. Springtime, summertime is upon us. So you know what that means. Book me for all your catering needs.
It's about time.
Weddings, birthday parties,
that time of year.
jump-in parties, graduation parties. I do. Bridal parties, groom's parties. Baby showers. That's the one I was looking for. Baby showers.
Divorce parties, right?
Divorce party. You got a divorce party? Hire me. You got my son just hit his first T-ball party? Hire me.
My son just moved out at the age of 47?
Hire me. So book your boy. ChefTreeCompany.com. I get back to I message fast too. I get back to you. I see it. I be like, ooh, someone just messed me for. I heard you need me. What you need? So let me know.
He's desperate. It's like, I'm fucking with you.
You don't even say that loud. Yeah. The Mix and Pop podcast on Instagram and TikTok's MXNG Pop Pod. Check out all our clips, like, subscribe, share on all of our pages. Facebook, Chef Tariq 401, Chef Tariq on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Mix and Pop Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching today's episode, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.